Okay, problem number 21 is they want us to graph y is equal to 4 to the x minus 1 plus 1. And the best way to do it is using a table of values. I'm going to use for x, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Okay. Now what you do is you plug in the value you have. So you have 4 to the x. Instead of x, I'm going to put in -2 to the -1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so now combine this. You're going to have 4 to the -2 to the -1. That give you -3 plus 1. That'll be we're gonna have a negative exponent, so it has to trade places. Right now it's a numerator, so bring it to the bottom, be 1 over, and because it trade places, it should be positive exponent plus 1. 4 to the third power will give you 64 plus 1. And 1/64 plus 1 will give you 1, 1, and 1 over 64. Okay? Now do the same process, but instead of using -2 for x, you use -1. So that'll be 4 to the -1 minus 1 plus 1. Combine these, -1 minus 1 will give you -2 plus 1. Change the negative exponent to positive, means it has to come to the bottom, so be 1 over 4 square plus 1. 4 square will be 16, so that'll be 1/16 plus 1. The answer will be 1 and 1/16. Now do the same thing, I put 0, that'll be 4 to the 0 power minus 1 plus 1. That give you 4 to the -1 plus 1. Change the -1 power to positive, so it'll be 1 over 4 to the 1 plus 1. And that'll be 1/4 plus 1, which the answer will be 1 and 1/4. Now the same process for 1. You do the same thing for 1, you should get 2. And then for x, when you use 2 for x, you should get 5. Okay, now I want to graph these x values and those y values. Okay, so the way you do it is you put your y right here. This is my y value, and this is my x values. So -2 and 1/61 and 1/64. X is -2 and y is 1 and 1/64. 1, imagine that I cut this into 64 pieces. Out of the 64 pieces, I get only 1, so you'll be right about here. Very close to 1. Okay? Now, -1 and y is 1 and 1/16. X is -1 and y is 1 and 1/16. Imagine that I cut this into 16 equal pieces. And out of those 16 pieces, I'll get only 1. So we're right about here. Now, 0 and 1 and 1/4. 0, that means you don't move anywhere on the x-axis, and y is 1 and 1/4. 1, imagine that I cut this into 4 pieces. Out of those pieces, I get only 1. It's right about here. Now, next one, x is 1 and the y is 2. X is 1 and y is 2. Next one, x is 2 and y is 5. X is 2 and y is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, draw a smooth curve between them, and that will be the answer. Okay, so the hard work is doing the table. Once you have the table, then you should be able to graph it. Okay, thank you. Hopefully, this will help you with the problem.